Hello, church family. Welcome to day one of 21 days of prayer and fasting. We are so excited that you are taking the time to do this, and we're just believing that God's going to genuinely walk us more into His presence during this season, and that He's going to do great things among us. And so we're taking 7 things every day that we're going to pray through. So you're going to get a video like this every day and an opportunity to pray through our 7 prayers of 2023. And so the first prayer that we're going to pray today is that we would fall in love with Jesus again. You know, I remember sharing a story several years ago about a pastor who went to visit a man who had fallen out of church and was far from God, and they sat down next to the fireplace in front of his house just to visit for a few moments. And the man was talking about how he'd gotten busy in his life and all these things, and so that's why he had drifted away from God. The pastor leaned over and he took one of the tongs from the fireplace and he poured out a coal from the fire onto the hearth, and he just watched it for a few moments, and he watched the glowing coal begin to dim and the light begin to dim, and then he took those same tongs and he pushed it back over towards the fire, and the coal began to light up again. He then began to tell the man that when you separate yourselves from Jesus, is that yes, the fire of God within you begins to cool, but if you'll run back to Him, He will ignite that flame afresh and anew. And so I'm going to encourage you to pray that today. And one passage of Scripture that I want to encourage you to pray is John chapter 15, when Jesus said in verse 9, "Just as the Father has loved me, I have also loved you. Abide in my love." One of the greatest ways that you're going to fall in love with Jesus again is just to return back to Him, to draw close to Him today. And you can do that through prayer and fasting, through His Word, but just ask Him today, say, "Jesus, I want to learn how to abide in you." Join me in prayer this morning, and let's ask God to help us fall in love with Him.